Anthony, as I try to learn more about this, and I've been studying a lot of the great clinical psychologists of our time, which is a pretty interesting field for me to look at. Um, I've learned, one view of psychology is that the human condition is just naturally one of a grieving type of condition, and so it doesn't even have to be an event. Just to live as a human being is faced with so many challenges on a day-to-day basis, so many issues. Some issues you may look at and say, "Yeah, that's nothing. What are you worried about?" To some people, it's a big deal, right? So just the nature of being a human being is brings what you're talking about to the forefront. It's not even like, "Oh, geez, I lost my aunt last week," or "I'm getting a divorce." Yeah, those things just accentuate it. But what I'm learning through all my studies with psychology is that the human condition itself is one of natural, if you want to call it grieving or suffering. Okay. And so I just thought I'd throw that in there. So it doesn't even sometimes have to be an event,
Right.
which basically means it's not just about Mary or Joe who lost his mother. It's about everybody, right? So the awareness of how we have to lead really has to be an all-encompassing thought process, if you will, a culture, and not just, hey, oh yeah, Mary's coming in, he lost her mother, I better do something different for Mary. No, it's everybody, to one regard or another. Everybody's going to be in the grieving mode all the time, but accentuates at different points in their life. So it's not just a spot type of leadership that you have to do. In my opinion, it's just how you have to lead. Period.
Right.
All the time, right? I mean, that's so.
Right.
So
Right. And that's actually when we get to the module on adaptive leadership. While we apply adaptive leadership to the grief world, what we really teach in the sessions is this is how leaders should lead all the time, right? And without getting into that here, but that's to your point, Mark. And it's I tell people all the time, all you have to do is watch an episode of any episode of Undercover Boss, and you will see what it is that Mark was just talking about, right? The stress levels and the things that people deal with in their personal lives that we often have no clue are going on, but are actually impacting them at work. And leaders tend to manage the performance piece and not actually try to understand what's really going on in the employee's life and in their situation.